Everyone, this is Rachel. Thanks for clicking on my video. And I came in to do a review of Basketball Wives Season 6, Episode 3. Now, this episode opens up with Jackie spreading the news about the birth of her grandchild. Her daughter Chantel has had a daughter, and Jackie is letting everyone know. Now, in this scene, she's calling everyone to tell them about the birth and the fact that she is wanting to have a grandma party, just celebrating that, she's become a grandmother, I guess, for the 5th time. Now, y'all, we all have gone back and forth with this difference Jackie makes in her daughters. Her daughter Takari, the one who is the mother of the baby that was born, Jackie seems not to pay any attention to what's going on with her. But when it comes to her other daughter, Chantel, Jackie's all head over heels in love with this grandchild. Y'all, and this scene almost threw up in my mouth because as a mother, how could you make a difference in your kids like that? And once again, I got to think that Takari is watching all this stuff, and I'm wondering, what does that girl think to see her mother on television making this big to-do over her sister's baby? And again, not to take anything away from Chantel, because this is her first baby. And a mother should be there. It's just Jackie should have the same love for Takari's kids. I don't know, y'all. That just bothers me. It just bothers me to no end. Um, Jackie is something special, y'all. I don't know. Now, in the next scene, it's a new girl by the name of Christian. And her and Jackie sit down for wine and chit-chat, and pretty much they're catching up. Christian lets you know that she has two sisters, Asia and Melissa. She says that they have the same dad, different mother. Now, I don't know what significance all that's going to play into it, why she had to bring up her sisters and all of that, but she lets us know. Now, they're just sitting there chit-chatting about Christian's basketball player man, and Jackie's telling her about how, y'all, Jackie's crazy, but she's telling her that now that this guy is no longer playing basketball, how Christian is going to have to give it to him 5-6 times a day, refresh her poutine with all kind of Epsom sauce and pineapples and peaches and apples, y'all. I was sitting there, I was like, what the fuck? Jackie is, y'all, she is a Looney Tune. Because I was sitting there thinking, now, why is she telling this girl this, y'all? Y'all know Jackie ain't right. But that was pretty much their scene. And then in the next scene is Shawnee and Evelyn. And they are discussing whether they are going to go to Jackie's grandma party. Now, Shawnee, to her credit, says that she feels some kind of way about going because she feels that there is an issue with Jackie and her daughter Takari, and it just doesn't feel right, and she doesn't want any part of it. Now, y'all know Evelyn gave money to Takari, so Evelyn is caught up in the middle of something that, y'all, literally, I don't think Evelyn meant any harm by giving the money. I do actually think that Evelyn gave that money to Jackie's daughter out of the kindness of her heart. And basically, Evelyn is saying, you know what? I don't think I'm going to go because it caused all this confusion. I'm, stuck in the middle of something. We squashed it, but I just don't feel right about Jackie and her daughter Takari either. So both of them, they pretty much see through, this thing that Jackie has with both her daughters. I think they know that there's more to it, but they really don't want to speak on it right now, to the viewing audience, but they're not stupid. They know what's going on. Now, in the next scene, we see Tammy and her man Reggie. And they talk about Jackie and Evelyn. Basically, Tammy is keeping this big old thing going that Jackie didn't stick up for her. Um, and y'all, when I was watching this, I was thinking to myself, Tammy is too old for this drama. Because basically, if you go back and you watch the scene with Jackie and Evelyn, Jackie didn't let Evelyn talk about Tammy. Basically, Evelyn stated her point, and I think the whole meeting between Jackie and Evelyn was for Jackie to find out what Evelyn's intentions were when it came to donating the money. It didn't have anything to do with Tammy. So for Tammy to blow all of this up over what that Bonnie Joy or Bonnie Joe told her is so fucking stupid. And then Bonnie Joy or whoever she is should have told everything. You know, she stood there and listened to what Evelyn said. She could have told Tammy, you know what, it wasn't quite like what you think it is. Basically, you know, Evelyn was defending herself and saying, you know, Jackie, Tammy is trying to get you riled up, but I did not intend it like that. I just think Tammy is blowing this whole thing out of proportion. And pretty much, I also feel like if Jackie has squashed her beef with Evelyn concerning her daughter, what does that have to do with Tammy? Whatever problems Tammy is having with Evelyn, that's between her and Evelyn. Jackie doesn't have to not be friends with Evelyn because Tammy has a problem with her. That's some high school shit. As women, we should be able to say, well, you know what? If you got two friends that don't like each other, when you're with one friend and that friend might, you know, start to try to talk about the other friend, we're woman enough to say, hey, look, you know, I'm friends with both of y'all. When I'm with you, I don't want to talk about the other one negatively. And when you're with the other friend, you tell them that also. And you let both of them know when I'm with the other one, I don't allow them to talk about you. That's what women do, y'all. When we're younger, we may not be able to articulate that. We may not be able to show that we could be friends with two people that don't like each other. But as you get older, you can do that. And for Tammy to basically be demanding Jackie choose sides, and basically not even choose sides. Basically, Tammy is telling her either you're with me or you're not. I think that is so fucking stupid. And that just shows you that Tammy is in her mid 40s, but she's still a teenager in the brain, y'all. Just fucking stupid. So then, y'all, the next scene is the actual Glam Mall event. Now, when we get there, it's all of these new young girls. And Tammy arrives, and Jackie is not there yet. And basically, Tammy kind of throws shade at Jackie, saying that Jackie is campaigning for new friends and she's fucking around with these young girls that's 20 and 30 years younger than her. So, you know, basically, eventually Jackie comes and she sits down and she's wondering where Shawnee is and where Evelyn is. And basically, one thing leads to another, and her and Tammy proceed to get into an argument. Y'all, the shit that Tammy was saying, it sounded crazy because, like I said, Jackie went to speak to Evelyn about what was going on between her and Evelyn. Like Jackie keeps telling Tammy, it didn't have anything to do with you. And I would not have stood there and let Evelyn, you know, throw shade at you. Evelyn basically said, you know, what Evelyn said, y'all. Evelyn basically said, I didn't intend it in a bad way. I think Tammy's trying to get you upset. Now, maybe that was a little shady, but the point was, Evelyn did not stand there and go on and on and on about Tammy. The whole thing between Jackie and Evelyn was concerning Evelyn making the donation and how Jackie felt some kind of way. Y'all, I just think this is stupid because Evelyn and Jackie literally have clearly, you know, made amends to whatever was happening between them. Tammy is the one that is keeping this going. And y'all, it's almost like Tammy is trying to create an argument with Evelyn or a beef with Evelyn so that there can be a confrontation between them. It's like she keeps poking and poking and poking. And what I see from Evelyn, now it's still early in the season, but I can see that Evelyn has grown up a bit because even in her confessionals, Evelyn is just defending herself. You know, Evelyn can be in the confessionals talking shit about Tammy. Other than Evelyn continuing to say that Tammy is, leading Jackie on, trying to keep her pumped, she's not talking negatively about Evelyn. I mean, about Tammy. She's basically defending herself. Y'all, I think this shit is silly, but like I said, I believe that Tammy is trying to poke and prod and irritate Evelyn into a confrontation. They're building up. You know what I mean? Can y'all see that? It's like Tammy is trying to build this case so when this confrontation happens with Evelyn, she has all this stuff that she could say that Evelyn did or said about her, which the things that she's bringing up are petty. Y'all, just think about it. Now, at this same glamour little party that Jackie had, Kiana and Elena get into it. And I also think that this confrontation between these two was kind of dumb too. And here's why. Because when Elena, which I really don't like her, something about her rubs me the wrong way. Tell me what y'all feel about her. But something about Elena just kind of rubs me the wrong way. But in the situation with her and Kiana, I think Elena was just trying to get it out there on the table. Hey, you know what? In the past, I met up with your baby's daddy and we was texting a little bit. I just want to let you know that up front. Nothing to it, but I just want to put it out there on the table because I didn't want you to hear about this later and think it was something that I was trying to hide. Now, I feel like Kiana, because she was up in her feelings about her baby daddy and, the things that have gone on with him, she took it the wrong way. And she also took it a little far. Basically, if I was Kiana, I would have just said, you know what? Thanks for telling me, these basketball players, they get around. I appreciate you telling me and let it go. The fact that she's going all, hard about what this girl told her shows that it is bothering her, even though she keeps saying that it's not. If it doesn't bother you, thank her for giving you the information and keep it moving. Don't make a big thing out of it. See, that's why I said some of these little storylines and in these reality shows, y'all, they be a bit too much. But now during all this, Jackie is sitting here like, Lord, I done threw this glamour party and everything done went left. So Jackie gets fed up and she leaves. Now outside, Tammy is talking to Christian. And Christian, I don't know, y'all. She goes up to Tammy and tells Tammy, I understand everything that you're saying and you're right and blah, blah, blah. And I'm sitting here like, what are you talking about? Why are you making Tammy think that she's justified in being mad at Evelyn when the whole shit is stupid? Now, Tammy is standing out there saying that Jackie was supposed to be her friend, and it's weird that she can't understand why Tammy would be mad. But here's this new girl, Christian, that can understand, which I think Kirsten was just playing up to Tammy. I don't even know why she told Tammy that bullshit. But anyway, Jackie walks out of the party because she's fed up. Everything has gone left. And Tammy is standing out there with Christian. And when Jackie walks out, she looks over at Tammy, and Tammy says, "Bitch, don't roll your eyes at me." Then they proceed to go at it again. Now, one thing I will say, Jackie did not back down. And I like that. Basically, Jackie was telling her, "Bitch, you got it wrong, Tammy. What you think happened between me and Evelyn did not happen." Basically, Jackie is not even understanding why Tammy is all bent out of shape. Jackie has told her time and time again, this is not what happened, and what you think happened, if it did, I would have checked, Evelyn. I am your friend. This was not concerning you. You're making this all about you. I went there to talk to Tammy, y'all, to talk to Evelyn about what was going on with her and my daughter Takari and the GoFundMe. Now, Jackie gets so frustrated that a couple tears leak out her eye. Tammy is not feeling it. She's saying that basically Jackie squeezed those tears out her eyes, and she is not trying to hear what Jackie is trying to tell her. And y'all, another thing that never ceases to amaze me about Tammy. Tammy, who died and made her the boss bitch of, I'm going to whoop your ass and all that. Tammy acts like everybody is supposed to be scared of her, that she is, people are supposed to bow down and let her talk to them and any kind of way and put her finger all in people's face and call them bitches. And Tammy, you know what? In the real world, that would not happen, y'all. The average woman is not going to let Tammy talk to her the way Tammy talks to people. They would have punched Tammy in her fucking mouth. You don't sit up and let some other woman. Now, y'all both standing there, two women, and you supposed to cow down to Tammy Roman? That's some bullshit. Like I said several videos ago, y'all, I'm not even 5 feet, and she wouldn't be talking to me that kind of crazy. I would have told her motherfucking ass off, and if she wanted to go at it, and if she would have whooped my ass, she would have just whooped my ass, but I would not let her talk to me like that. We would have to go at it, and she would have to show me that she's gonna fuck me up. You don't stand there and let a woman scare you into shutting your goddamn mouth when you're a woman too. So in other words, Jackie was supposed to stand there and let Tammy yell and scream at her, not defend herself. Let Tammy get all up in her face and all that. That's some bullshit. Y'all know as women, we don't do that. When another woman is confronting us, unless we're scared, we give it right back to them. Because like my mother always told me, until that bitch pops you in your mouth, you are bad. Don't let her, run her mouth and have you scared to the point you don't defend yourself. You know what I mean, y'all? Until the fight happens, you don't know how bad that bitch is. Y'all, I just think it's crazy. Eventually, this scene ends after, Jackie sheds a few tears. Tammy thinks it's fake. Y'all, the next scene, we have Shawnee and Evelyn. Now, unbeknownst to Shawnee, Evelyn has called her over there to give her an injection. She's trying to do this IVF. Her sister is out of town, and she can't give the injection to herself. She's scared to do it, so she's asking Shawnee to do it. Now, actually, y'all, it wasn't nothing too much to this scene. I just think it's funny how squeamish Shawnee was to give the shot. Now, what Evelyn should have told her is, it doesn't hurt me. Just go ahead, stick it in. It was just funny. I just thought that was a cute scene. I wouldn't have any problem giving Evelyn the shot, but some people, they don't play with those needles. They ain't for it, y'all. So I understood what Shawnee was feeling. Now, the next scene is Tammy with her daughters. And they're discussing Tammy's upcoming book signing. Tammy wrote a book. I forgot the title of the book, but she's written a book, and she's having her first book signing. And she's talking about she invited you know, all the people she invited, and she's proud of herself. But in this moment, to show you that she's still immature and stupid, she discusses the whole Jackie and Evelyn drama. Tells her daughters the same thing, that Jackie let Evelyn talk about her, blah, blah, blah. She also tells them that she did not invite Jackie to the event because she wanted it to be positive, no craziness going on, because she is going to be in business mode. And pretty much that is that scene. Now, the next scene, we see Jackie, why do I keep on calling her Jacqueline, y'all? But Jackie and Evelyn sit down and they basically talk. And Evelyn, y'all, she told Jackie, I think you dropped the ball when it came to your daughter Takari. I was a little surprised that Evelyn just went on and said it, y'all. But, you know, I was like, okay, wait a minute, what is Jackie going to say? So, Jackie really didn't, you know, say too much. She basically said that she had always been there for Takari and she's met all of Takari's needs. And we know that's a damn lie because Takari, her other daughter, you know, watches Basketball Wives and actually tweets during the show and lets you know that everything Jackie is saying is a lie. Proof of that is Jackie did not, you know, respond to her daughter's GoFundMe. It was other people that gave the money. Now, in this moment, Jackie has finally pulled up the post that Evelyn made when she gave the money to Takari, you know, in the GoFundMe. And basically, Evelyn reads it and says, well, I'm not saying anything negative against you, Jackie. Basically, I'm saying I don't know how a mother can endure this. Basically, here's the money. I wish you well, and I hope that this in some way helps you at this point in your life. Evelyn is basically saying to Jackie, what am I saying wrong? You know, this is positive. If you read the post and get from under whatever it is that Tammy is trying to put over you, you will see that there was no shade in that post. Eventually, and Jackie knows it. Jackie knows it. But she's also grabbing for straws. She knows that Evelyn did not mean any harm by it, but what it is Jackie has guilt feelings because she knows that she hasn't done right by that other daughter. And they basically sit there and talk, and Evelyn basically tells Jackie that, hey, look, Tammy is just mad at us two bitches right now, and they laugh it off, and you know, that's it with them because they know that this whole thing with Tammy is being blown out of proportion. You know, it's that Tammy is not feeling Evelyn, and basically she's telling Jackie, if you're my friend, you're not going to be feeling her either. Y'all, these women are in their late 30s, early 40s, and one of them may be in her late 40s. This shit is so crazy, it ain't even funny. Now we finally get to Tammy's book signing. And did y'all see that Jennifer Williams was there? She's so pretty. Y'all know that she is coming back to Basketball Wives. They did confirm that. So I don't know if Jen is gonna actually be in like the later episodes, but y'all know she's coming back to confront Evelyn over their whole beef. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. But anyhow, getting back to the book signing. Tammy has her Q&A, you know, takes a few pictures, and then in strolls Jackie in her red coat that Tammy said had some damn, what did she say, rabbit fur, child. Now, y'all, honestly, I think that it was very nice of Jackie to show up after her and Tammy had that blowout. She brought a little gift and she wanted to congratulate Tammy on her book. She even apologized and said maybe she was wrong, blah, blah, blah. Now, Tammy is sitting there in her resting bitch mode face. Y'all, she needs to stop making that face because she's getting older and it makes her look stupid and old. But she's sitting there with this resting bitch mode face and basically tells her, I don't accept your apology. Bitch, you the one who got me in this, blah, blah, blah. Now, I was sitting there like, what? Wait a minute. Jackie got you involved in what? You were the one that was all up in arms. Jackie squashed her beef with Evelyn. It's you crazy bitch, that is up in arms. Anyway, she tells Jackie, no, I don't accept your apology, blah, blah, blah. Jackie is trying to tell her, I thought maybe we could all get together, sit down. Basically, Tammy tells her, I'm not doing anything. You're not going to set up anything for me to sit down. It won't be up to you whether me and Evelyn sits down. Even though Jackie is doing everything in her power to, squash this, to let Tammy know that I'm still with you, girl, I'm your friend. It's not quite what you think. Eventually, it starts to escalate, and actually, Tammy's daughters come over there and act like there's an important phone call and pretty much pull their mother away. It's almost like her kids are the voice of reason because they can see that it was going to go to the left, that Tammy was going to take it to the 15th degree. And basically, before her daughters pull her away, she tells Jackie that I have always liked Doug. I really knew Doug. I didn't know you. And I didn't want to punch Doug's wife in the face. Y'all, see, this is what I'm saying. In real life, she would not be saying that to the average woman. What it is they have let Tammy, get to the point that she thinks she's this bad bitch. If you think about it, Tammy has only bullied people that she could. You have never seen her go up against someone that she knows will fuck her up. She also has the thing of it's all kind of security around. They're not gonna let stuff get too crazy like they did in the earlier scenes when people were running across tables and threatening to bust each other in the head with bottles and shit. They're not gonna let it get this bad. If they lunge at each other, security is gonna rush in and break it up. So Tammy is sitting there comfortable threatening these women and having them kowtow, got her finger all up in folk face. See, like I said, in the real world where there is not security, if she would be acting like that, the average girl from the hood, they would have been fighting. And they would have fucked Tammy up. See, reality TV got Tammy thinking she bad. Child, look, I don't know. That was pretty much the end of the episode, y'all. I am so tired of all this pretend drama that Tammy is creating. Honestly, y'all, I think Evelyn has grown up a bit. Now, I can't believe she came back to the show and we don't know what the future episodes hold. But so far, Evelyn is trying to take the high road. And y'all, pretty much that is the end of the review. Let me know if I miss anything. Put your comments down in about the episode. And I will see you in the next review. Bye-bye now. You guys have a great day.